I make it short and quick. Welcome to part 46 actually of You Don't Need That Shit, where we're talking about new makeup releases, the sneak peeks, all the shabazz, and whether or not I purchased it, whether or not you purchased it, whether or not I will purchase it, and in general, why we actually don't need that shit. Because I set myself a bit on the low buy situation. I have some orders coming in from like earlier, but that is completely fine. The makeup today is all girl code cosmetic. I just finished filming my review and tutorial and shit on the new Gold Digger collection, and that video will be up Wednesday, I think. Yeah, not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Dolce & Gabbana, and let me tell you, the emotional roller coaster I had with the Dolce & Gabbana makeup is intense. So I highly advise you to do some breath exercise before, and then on Wednesday you will see this. So eyes, cheeks, and lips are from Girl Code this time. So Nomad Cosmetics has a new arrangement of their tiny like travel palettes. This time with a green color story, a very warm brownish color story, and a cool tone color story. I skipped the one that came last year and I skipped the one that is this year. These tiny palettes are just not for me. The cool toned color story is, which one is that? This is Oslo Cool Neutrals. This would be right up my alley, but again, these tiny palettes, very neutral, would just not get a lot of use here on my side. I'm very curious what Nomad Cosmetics is coming up with the rest of the year, because after this like travel series, the next palettes should be the regular travel ones. I actually skipped the green one, the Ireland one. It looked beautiful, but it's green, so not for me. This was probably the hardest skip that I ever did, and I'm still not sure if I did the right decision. Clionadh has 9 new shades and a new formulation. And when I now just look at the picture here, I'm like, you're coming home with me, but I need to be more true to myself. And here in this picture, I see, let alone 3 greens, 1 goldish green, 1 kind of metally green. No. I just don't like green eyeshadow. Although you always tell me, oh, you look so good in green. I know, but I don't feel comfortable in them. I just don't like that. So it would be such a waste of money to get these. And I was that close ordering. I had it in my cart. There was only 1 click left, like pay now. But then I was like, no, I skip it. I do not do this. Thank you. I appreciate everybody who bought this. I appreciate all the beautiful swatches and looks that you will create. But for me, I, true to myself, just need to skip that. And the year is long. Cleona will come out with more this year, I'm pretty sure at least. And then we also will probably get a Black Friday sale again, where they have super good sale rates, a lot of percentages of discount, and then I can still decide. This will be so hard. You know that I love my Black Honey lipstick. I think this is one of the most beautiful colors ever to exist. And I know that they have other products in the Black Honey shade, but I haven't tried them. And now they're coming out with a lip oil in Black Honey. What to me is very confusing is the fact that this is marketed as a lip and cheek oil. Not gonna lie here, I don't want to have a oil as blush. Sorry. I love a good sweaty blush balm like the Pat McGrath ones, but I don't want to apply an oil on my face. So that leads me now to the conclusion that either the lip oil is dry as shit and will not work well, or it is so oily that it is not working as a cheek oil. So The marketing kind of is a bit weird. Yeah, it is out already, but have you tried this? If you have, or do you know any creator who has tried this and who's, valuable, who gives an honest opinion? Please link them to me, let me know, because I really want to see how this as a cheek oil is working, because the comments here on Trend Mood are also like, sorry, but oil will break down your foundation, and we are over the clean girl shit. Please don't clean girl me. I don't want to be clean girl. I don't want to be cleaned. I want to be dirty girl. That's my vibe, but not the clean girl. So when you apply this on top of foundation, I actually just can't imagine how this will break down the foundation. And then in addition to that, look at this close-up picture here. That lip oil looks horrible on that beautiful lips of this girl. It looks like this is intensely settling into lip lines, which is not a cool look. It looks quite nice here on that other picture on the cheek, but I'm not sure how much edited this is. I love the idea of a black honey lip oil. I hate the idea of a black honey cheek oil. Give us a cream blush in black honey. Oh boy, I will snack that bitch, but a cheek oil, not for me. Dieverune or Dieverune Cosmetics. I don't know. I have seen palettes from them, but I never ever used them, so hit me up. They are coming out, or they came out with the Dewdrops palette. Am I right that this is basically just a palette with shimmers, multi-chromes, duochromes, and translucent low light shades? Am I right? Because I have seen other creators that I follow that made such a shabazz around this launch, and when I then here see the comments on Makeup on Your Radar too, by the way, follow please the new profile from Makeup on Your Radar, because her profile got now deleted again and her new name is makeup.on.your.radar.2. And one of the comments were just saying, yeah, this is pretty but not what I expected. So personally, I am usually all for this stuff. I'm all in, but this is so... Nah. Is the formulation of this brand so special that it might capture me when I use it? I remember that, I think it was Angelica Ninquist. She was sent a palette from them and she raved the shit out of her pants. And then I saw more and more creators talk about this, but I've never used it. Is it really worth having? I don't know. The drop shade looks quite interesting. It's a blue, but it's more of those glitchy blues. You know, in one light they're there, in the other they're not. But you know what? Since Euphoria came with Houdini, the Lemonhead LA Space Paste in Houdini, which is the ultimate, the OG glitch shade, we have seen so many dupes, so many news of them, and honestly, while they look pretty, I never wear these on my eyes. I wear them, it's inner corner highlight, so it is technically on the eyes, but I never wear shades like this all over the lid because in real life, it just looks quite weird. And honestly, do you know what bothers me a lot in this palette? It's the names. Because the names are plop, drip, drop, splish, splash, and splosh. I don't know why this combination of words and sounds in my head makes me so angry. Can we please move on to the next? And the next one is actually something that I want to try. This is the Creaseless Under Eye Loose Setting Powder from Tarte. Honestly, it looks interesting. I want to have this. I want to try this. I want to put this on my under eye. And what's even more interesting here, not only do they have your typical translucent shade and a typical pink shade, they have a violet, like a lavender shade. And I love a lavender setting powder. The Flower Nose lavender one, the Dior, the cushion powder in lavender are one of my top faves because I just love the effect that it gives on my skin tone. So I really, really, really want to try this. It is already out on the Tarte website. I haven't seen it in Germany, but honestly, as soon as I see these in Germany, I will get one and I will get the lavender shade. I love it just, and the promos of this looked quite nice. Of course, they were a little bit exaggerating. Like there was this one video where the skin was there, the face was there, it was a bit shiny, and then she tapped with a little puff. So it comes actually with a teeny tiny puff, if I'm not mistaken. And she took the puff and be like, girl, quality, like we're not from yesterday. We know at this point that the filming quality and lighting, of course, will make a setting powder look like the most magical pore blurring thing ever. And that is even before filter. So you won't get me with this deceptive marketing. But in general, Tarte loose setting powder, I'm here for it. I want to try this. And I hope it doesn't have a weird scent. Oh no, it was Too Faced. Too Faced were the ones with the weird scents. Tarte not so much. But yeah, I'm excited for this. And again, as soon as this is available in Germany, I will get this. V Cosmetics is coming out with a very weirdly shaped palette. And while usually I am a lot against weird pan sizes, this has something because this is a theming. This is, you know, the moon faces you see here, then the other three, I don't know what they are supposed to be, but compared to the Vanessa Myricks shit show of a weird pan-shaped palette, this here has a theming. We do not know much. It just says, well, the countdown to Midsummer has started. There's definitely back there and maybe some duochromes. V Cosmetics is a UK indie brand that is all vegan. They have a very, very strict vegan policy, and I like what they stand for. I like that they are very strict with their morals and with their like what they just stand for and what they want to represent. And I have done a video on V Cosmetics because I am affiliated with them. I still have a palette from them that I need to put in a giveaway, so follow me on Instagram if you want to participate in that. And I'm curious about this palette, honestly. If you want to try V Cosmetics, as I said, I do have an affiliate code with them. The code is Alagram and it saves you 10% of your order. It's affiliated, but you will also find it in the description box down below. Made by Mitchell has done it again and blah 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 blah. Long story short, I bought it. This is the Comet case. This is a shimmery cream case. And I am so over the moon because the lightest shade in this case is the Fairy Kitten. And I'm pretty sure that Fairy Kitten was the limited edition liquid highlighter that he had in the winter collection last year or in the beginning of this year. And this collection never made it to Beauty Bay because I wanted to have that one fucking shade so bad. You know what? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that it was called Fairy Kitten because it had a pink silvery shift and I was all over the freaking moon for it. But again, he never brought it to Beauty Bay. So when you are not in the UK, you can then not order actually from Made by Mitchell's website itself. Yes, it is Fairy Kitten. He even had a video, could Fairy Kitten replace Drip Drip? Yes, it is Fairy Kitten. So I am more than happy that I will now be able to have Fairy Kitten in my collection. And then there are some more shades. So we have Copper Cool, Penny from Heaven, Champagne Spray, Ice Ice Baby, Wanda, Pink Lynx, Candy Trip. I think that is also a liquid version too. And Fairy Kitten. To me, from the swatches that I've seen so far, I think Fairy Kitten, Ice Ice Baby, Candy Trip and maybe Champagne Spray can work as a highlight for me. Wanda and Pink Lynx will definitely be blushes, like shimmery blushes to me. And Copper Cool and Penny from Heaven. Copper Cool, maybe a shimmery bronzer, and Penny from Heaven, not too sure, maybe just a topper. I don't know. I will see how I can incorporate them, but honestly, I I am so happy that we now have a highlight case. I am over the fucking moon because of this. And when you see this video, I hope that it is... Oh, no, it won't be in my possession. It was shipped yesterday. So I'm filming this a day early, so it's now Friday, and it was shipped yesterday. So Thursday it dropped and I immediately bought it from Beauty Bay. It already shipped. If you want to get this, I do have an affiliate code in my description box. Thank you so much for everybody who's trusting my opinion and is purchasing these Made by Mitchell cases. Honestly, the Made by Mitchell cases are the stuff that is the most purchased through my links. Made by Mitchell, hear me out. Take me on your PR list. Me being the face of Made by Mitchell or something like that, or just being able to PR their shit, I could die in makeup peace. But I also have to say, Made by Mitchell, please, please stop throwing these amazing releases around us, because I want to try and do no buy, but whenever I see there is a Made by Mitchell release, I end up getting it. And that is actually everything that I have saved. There were some more posts, but they were just very boring then and I didn't want to talk about them, honestly. So yeah, I hope y'all like this. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who was tagging me. I'm sorry, I just had to check here a tracking link because I'm actually waiting for my Glossier order to come in today, and I'm quite excited because I want to film like swatches today. Okay, I rambled enough. What of these releases are things that tickle you? Aside from the Comet case from Made by Mitchell, I think we can all just in the community here agree that in 2024, Made by Mitchell is just... Am I allowed to say this? You know I don't give a shit. He's deep-throating us. Telling you that. I'm not prepared for the rest of the year and what Made by Mitchell is just giving us. The first half of this year with Made by Mitchell was insane. And as much as I'm excited for the rest of the year, I'm also afraid because my wallet will cry. Well, if Made by Mitchell would be so generous and put me on their PR list, I would be more than happy. So please tag them. No, just kidding. I'm happily buying stuff from them because I truly enjoy their makeup products. I think they are just tickling a side of my makeup passion that I didn't know needs to be tickled. And it's just hitting every time. When I'm done filming with this video, I will be filming some swatches of the new cases, and then I think today started the new Made by Mitchell series with the new Lighter Than Light and Deeper Than Deep cases. So keep an eye out on that. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. Thank you to everybody who's staying here. Thank you to everybody who's new here. Thank you to everybody who takes the time to comment on the videos, who takes the time to watch me. It's just such a pleasure. And I just take these Monday videos every week, kinda, to say thank you to all of you. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. If you don't know what to comment, comment Made by Mitchell. So, thank you so much, and I hope I can see you in the next one.